I'm going to be reading this morning from Psalm 116, starting at verse 1. It says, I love YAHUAH because he has heard my voice and my supplications. Because he has inclined his ear unto me, therefore will I call upon him as long as I live. The sorrows of death compassed me about, and the pains of hell got hold of me. I found trouble and sorrow. Then called I upon the name of YAHUAH. O YAHUAH, I beseech you, deliver my soul. Notice what it says here, that the writer of the book of Psalms here said that I called upon the name of YAHUAH. I said, beseech you, deliver my soul. Gracious is YAHUAH and righteous. Yes, our Elohim, or our Almighty One, is merciful. Aren't you glad he is? YAHUAH preserves the simple. I was brought low, and he helped me. Return unto your rest, O my soul, for YAHUAH has dealt bountifully with me. For thou hast delivered my soul from death, my eyes from tears, and my feet from falling. I will walk before YAHUAH in the land of the living. I believed, therefore have I spoken. I was greatly afflicted. I said in my haste, all men are liars. What shall I render unto YAHUAH for all his benefits toward me? In other words, how can I pay him back for all he has done for me? You ever feel like that? I know I do. And then it says in verse 13, I will take the cup of salvation and call upon the name of YAHUAH. Wow. How do you take the cup of salvation? You call upon the name of YAHUAH. That's explicitly written right here in the Word. That's how we take the cup of salvation, by calling upon the name of YAHUAH. I will pay my vows unto YAHUAH now in the presence of all his people. Going back to verse 10, it said, I believed, and therefore have I spoken. You know, that's a principle, a spiritual principle that you and I need to pay attention to. When we feed upon the Word and we find out the truth of what the Word reveals, then we believe, we make a choice to believe the Word of YAHUAH. And once we believe, then we declare, I believe, therefore I speak. And we begin to proclaim the Word of YAHUAH. It becomes established, that truth in our lives. You know, in the book of Romans, chapter 10, the Apostle Paul, or his name in Hebrew would be Shaul, he wrote in Romans chapter 10 that if you and I would believe in our heart that YAHUAH had raised Yahusha from the dead, and that if we would confess or acknowledge with our mouth that Yahusha is YAHUAH, that we would be saved. For with the heart man believes unto righteousness, but with his mouth confession is made unto salvation. In other words, what you believe in your heart, you confess and acknowledge with your mouth, and you establish that as truth. And then YAHUAH watches over his word to carry it out. When we declare, when we with boldness and confidence declare the truth of the word of YAHUAH, he watches over that to see that it comes to pass. Wow. This is a great truth for us to grab hold of, is that when you and I begin to take the word of YAHUAH, believe it in our heart, and acknowledge that truth with our mouth, then we can be assured that YAHUAH will watch over his word that we have proclaimed out of our mouths. The scripture says, how can two walk together unless they agree? And when you and I walk together with YAHUAH, then we don't separate ourselves from the word of YAHUAH. Remember, the Mashiach said, if you abide in me and my words abide in you, you shall ask what you will, and it shall be done unto you. May the reading of the word bring comfort and strength to you today. And please share this with others, that they also might find encouragement and strength today. Shalom.